All right. Well, good evening, everyone. I want to thank you for logging on tonight to join us for our virtual college exploration series through IACAC. I want to welcome you. And, when we had the opportunity to set these things up, we got to pick from our different options. And I will tell you, I went right for Luther College the moment I saw it was coming up. So if this is the first you're hearing about Luther College, you stumbled onto a great option for you. My name is Scott Lilly. I'm a college counselor at Glenbard East High School. We're a little bit west of Chicago in the suburbs out there. And I have the pleasure of introducing you to a good friend of mine, Mike Elliott. Mike represents Luther College out in Decorah, Iowa. And I would tell you the one phrase Mike has always shared with me, Mike, you gotta clarify me. It's a long drive, but it's worth it to go out there, right? It's a beautiful campus, beautiful small town but amazing amounts of opportunity. So I don't want to take that away from Mike. I don't want to steal his thunder. We'll let him tell you a little bit more about that. Before I do, I want to share some logistics with you, though. First off, your camera and your microphone will be turned off during this entire presentation, so we won't see you and won't be able to hear from you. But if you do have a question, the Q&A is live. Mike will be checking that throughout his session. So if you have any questions, we invite you to go ahead and get into that Q&A, put that up there for Mike. He'll take a look at that and make sure he answers that for you. And if we do run out of time, he'll follow up with you after this through an email. Also wanted to encourage you to sign up for other sessions with IACAC. Just to let you know, this is one of almost 400 sessions the different colleges and universities that put together with StriveScan with IACAC to help you find the destination that's the right fit for you. So I would encourage you after this session to go back on IACAC's website, sign up for some more sessions, or go back and watch the recordings of ones we've done earlier this month. A lot of great options out there too. Also, one last thing, let you know at the very end, we are going to have a brief survey. We would ask for your little feedback. So once we're done with the presentation, hang on a little bit, complete that survey, and give us a little feedback what you think. So that's it for what I've got to share, because I don't want to take up too much of Mike's time here. But again, pay close attention, because if you're looking for a unique option that's available, that small town feel, that at-home feel of a campus, but immense opportunities beyond that, Luther College might be the place for you. So that being said, Mike, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my share here. I'll let you go ahead and turn yours on and start your presentation.
Go feed that dog,
man. Yeah, we got two of them. One of them's talking to you right now. He's telling you how much he loves Luther College.
There we go. There we go. Well, thank you very much, Scott. I appreciate it. And no, I did not pay him for all those nice words. So again, thank you very much. My name is Mike Elliott. I'm an assistant director of admissions at Luther College, which is in Decorah, Iowa. A little bit about myself before we get started here. I'm a Luther grad. I graduated in 2002. Got my degree in communications. I also wrestled for Luther, and all 4 years. Upon graduation, I managed a family fitness center, and then I also coached college wrestling for 5 years. My wife and I moved to Chicago in 2008, and this job opened up, and I jumped at the opportunity to work for Luther again. I absolutely love the place. I have a strong passion for the institution. So I've been doing this since 2008, like I said. So I recruit, I live in the city of Chicago. I recruit all states east of the Mississippi except for Wisconsin, but my main focus being the Chicago and the Chicagoland areas. So I work for you, all right? Luther pays me, but I work for you. So whatever I can do to help you out throughout this admissions process, please do not hesitate to contact me. At the end of the presentation, I'll give you my contact information. So please call me, text me, email me if you have any questions, if there's anything I can do for you. With that said, I'm going to show a short video. Show a short video here, and then we'll get started.
Luther College. Learn actively, live purposefully, and lead courageously for a lifetime of impact. Form lifelong friendships while learning on our vibrant campus, across the nation and around the world. Learn and research with the best professors in their field and intern with world-class businesses. Set in beautiful and active Decorah, Iowa, at Luther College, you'll discover your team, your ensemble, your community. Live a fulfilling life while pursuing your passion. Build critical thinking skills that prepare you to solve today's problems. Become a leader in the workplace and in your community. When you become a Luther Norse, you connect to an incredible network of more than 35,000 loyal and proud alumni who are passionate about sharing knowledge and opening doors for you, the next generation of doers, leaders, and change makers. Luther College, an education that will prepare you for a lifetime of impact.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. So Luther College, and I want to apologize too up front. I have a 5-year-old upstairs, so if you hear some jumping around, that's him doing gymnastics or something. So I apologize for the outside noise there. Not quite a dog, but so again, Luther College, again, like the video said, it's a place where you can learn actively, live purposely, lead courageously, for what we would consider a lifetime of impact. What is the liberal arts? This is a question that I've gotten quite a bit over the last 5-10 years. Why go to a liberal arts school? Those types of things. What we believe at Luther College is that the liberal arts are skills that employers truly want. All right. And specifically at Luther College, we provide T-shaped learning, which is going to give you the breadth of learning across many disciplines, but also give you the depth of learning in your area of study. So you add that, plus the internships, the student organizations, the music ensembles, the athletic programs that all provide excellent opportunities to learn and practice your leadership skills. We truly believe that combination will give you an elite liberal arts education here at Luther College. Another program that we offer that's unique to us is Paideia. It's called our Paideia courses. It's a first-year course that all first-year students take. Paideia is the Greek word for education, and it is our introduction into the liberal arts. Within that course, we're going to teach you critical thinking skills, writing and research skills, provide ethics opportunities, and then prepare students not only for success for the next 3 years at Luther College, but also whatever you decide to do after you graduate. Who comes to Luther? Another great question I get quite a bit. We have students that come from both urban and rural areas, all over the country, all over the world, many different backgrounds, very diverse backgrounds. Again, I get this question: what student looks at Luther College? What kinds of students are gravitate towards Luther College? I should say. And what I say is we bring in we're a strong academic institution. You know, bringing in the students that usually come in, we're right around a 3.7. The average GPA is about 3.7. The average ACT about 26.5. Our average SAT right around 1220. So we bring in strong students. There's no two ways about that. But I think what we do an even better job at is we bring in students that are active, that are involved. They're going to give back to Luther in a positive way, both Luther and the Decorah community, as much as they take away. And so I think that's the kinds of students that typically come and gravitate towards, like I said, towards Luther College. Again, we bring in students from 39 states, 74 different countries around the world. This was 2 years ago, excuse me. This isn't our current first year class, but 2 years ago we brought in students, like I said, from 39 states, 74 countries. So like I said, all over the country, all over the world. I'd like to dive a little bit deeper into those core principles that we mentioned at the beginning. The first being to learn actively. So whatever you plan to pursue at Luther, whether it's engineering, teaching, music, medicine, the Luther education is going to give you the tools that you're going to need to create, communicate, problem solve, and lead. That's because as a Luther student, you're going to learn in many areas and receive the necessary skills that will help you carve out a career and life path that feels right for you. We're going to provide you limitless opportunities to get involved with what you're interested in academically. We have over 65 majors, minors, pre-professional programs. I know always the question is the top 5. What are the top 5 majors at Luther? I go about it in top 5 in terms of number of students involved. Biology, education, business, music, and psychology make up the top 5, but we have tremendous success in many majors across the board. And moreover, we offer a unique 414 calendar at Luther. What a 414 calendar is, it's 4 months for the first semester. In January, you take one class for 3.5 weeks. And then you have 4 months for the second semester. And so what that does is kind of like having summer school right in the middle of the school year, but you don't pay anything extra for it. So what that does, it provides our students an opportunity to pick up anywhere from 2 to 4 extra credits per year that you wouldn't normally get if you just went to a 2-semester school. And it gives them the academic flexibility to double major in a minor, and then oftentimes, and then also be involved in sports and music, be involved in the community and student organizations, and still get out in 4 years. 75% of our students, over 75% of our students graduate in 4 years. So that's a place that you definitely want to take a serious look at, is that getting out in 4-year piece. Learning happens everywhere at Luther. Our classroom is not limited to the 4 walls. It happens on the fields and rivers that surround our campus, in the operating theaters and some of the nation's top hospitals, and along the cobblestone streets of some European cities. We do believe in the power of active learning, and that's never more evident when you talk about our study abroad program. Over 70% of our students study abroad at Luther College. We go to over 70 countries around the world. This is a big, big deal at Luther. It's a situation where you can go for a month. That J-term period I was mentioning earlier is the most popular time to study abroad. Anywhere from 300 to 400 students every year take off during that period of time, go to 25, 30 countries around the world for an immersive experience, really deep diving experience. And then after that, we have semester programs, we have year-long programs, we have summer programs as well. So we provide many, many different opportunities for our students to study abroad. I mean, we're ranked top 15 in the country in terms of percentage of students who study abroad among baccalaureate colleges. With that said, some of the highlights of the program are the fact that we have our own study abroad office on campus. So when you study abroad at Luther College, you're going to go with Luther students, Luther faculty members, friends, classmates. Here's a picture of Professor Lori Stanley in the anthropology department. She took a group to Tanzania here recently. But again, you're going to go with friends and people you know. Secondly, all the credits transfer back 100%. So you're not wasting time by any means. You're going over there and you're getting a great education just as you would on campus. And then lastly, it's all tied into tuition. So all you're paying for is a round trip ticket, any spending money you'd like to have while you are studying abroad. So we make it easy, accessible, affordable. Having said all that, of course, I didn't do it. It's one of my biggest regrets at Luther, is not taking advantage of these opportunities. But my wife, on the other hand, she's an 05 grad, and she went to 3 different countries while she was at Luther. She went to Ghana, Africa, studied the African slave trade for just an elective course. And then for her business management major, she went to Australia and China for 2 weeks each and studied world markets. So she took full advantage of the opportunities, the study abroad opportunities that we offer at Luther. But we do believe that Decorah is a perfect place as well to learn and to be an active learner. We have stunning areas from the bluffs and the rivers and the woods and the prairies. We offer many places to conduct field research. We have a supportive community that's home to many alumni as well, but it's just overall a very supportive community. The Luther community and the Decorah community are tied together. There's no separation between the two. And I think another unique fact about Luther College is the fact that 95% of our professors live in a 5-mile radius of Decorah. So why is that important? We have no TAs at Luther. Every single class is taught by a faculty member, with 96% holding the highest degree in their field. All right, so you're going to get a strong education in the classroom. You're going to get to know your professors on a professional level in the classroom, but you're also going to be in downtown Decorah. You're going to see them in the coffee shops, in the grocery stores, in the restaurants. You're going to get invited to homes for holiday parties and study sessions and babysitting opportunities. They're going to come watch you perform and compete and be a part of your student organization. So you're going to get to know these individuals on a personal level as well. And that's important because that means these individuals are going to do everything they can to help you succeed while you're at Luther College, because they are personally invested in you, right? And then secondly, once you graduate, these are the people that are going to be writing your recommendation letters. They're going to be helping you out with employment, graduate school, professional school. They're going to do all the things necessary to make sure that you succeed once you graduate from Luther College. So again, that's something that we're extremely proud about. Next would be to live purposefully. between student groups, music ensembles, sports groups, NCAA Division III programs, intramural sports groups, you're going to find something you love, and you're going to develop friendships that will last a lifetime. We're 100% community based, or excuse me, residential based at Luther College. Many different living styles available. Your first year, you're going to live in a room that's going to have anywhere from 1 to 4 students in it, 1 to 4 people in it. The room's going to get bigger, I promise you, the more people you have. But then after that, then you're talking about suites, you're talking about clusters, you're talking about apartments, you're talking about all sorts of things, more amenities, I guess, the older you get there. But again, tremendous opportunities to develop those lifelong friendships. We have over 80 student organizations and clubs on campus, whether they're academic related, social justice, athletic, intramural sports, things like that, or just some purely for fun. We have many different opportunities to get involved. I was a part of the PALS program while I was at Luther College for 3 years. I was a part of this program. It's kind of like a big brother, big sister type program with Decorah youth. So again, it's something that I'll never forget. It was a great experience for me during that time of my life. Humbled me quite a bit. So tremendous opportunities that way. Athletics. We are Division III athletics. We compete in the American Rivers Conference. Being Division III, we don't give out athletic scholarships, but we still compete for conference and national titles. There's no two ways about that. We have 20 sports at Luther College. Tremendous athletic facilities. As you can see by the football field and the tennis courts alone, we put millions of dollars into those programs just in the last couple of years. So we're always looking to upgrade and provide a better opportunity or better resources for our student athletes. Now, if you are a student athlete and you're looking to compete at the next level, like 30% of our student body are currently, and you aren't currently getting recruited by Luther, I would strongly encourage you to go to our website, go to the athletic webpage, or go to the individual sport that you're looking to get involved with. There is a Recruit Me tab. I would encourage you to click that tab, fill out the form, and then follow that form up once you submit it with an email to either the head coach or the assistant coach or both, and just let them know that you're interested in Luther, you're interested in their program, you want to learn more about it, that you're interested in competing at the next level. That shows tremendous initiative on your end, which coaches appreciate, and it's a great way to get on a coach's radar to start that recruiting process. We're a big deal in music. Again, there's, and this is coming from a former wrestler at Luther who had nothing to do with music, all right? So music is a tremendous music program at Luther. About 40% of our students are involved in our music program. Only 10% are majors and minors. So we have a lot of students that do it just because they love it, just because they have a passion for it. The unique thing about Luther compared to maybe some of the other schools you're looking at is you can still earn that music scholarship even if you're not a major or minor. All right, so and those are anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 per year over 4 years. So the tremendous opportunities in that regard. We offer 13 large ensembles in the area of band, choral, jazz, and orchestra, with over 19 different chamber ensembles as well. So Luther truly is alive with the sound of music. In terms of sustainability, okay, this is something that like the headline says, we live it, we breathe it, and we eat it. It's sustainability is embedded in our culture. We recognize that it goes hand in hand with a just and equitable, prosperous society. And so we work really hard to keep the campus green. And it's not, we just don't recycle really well, right? Yeah, we do recycle really well, but that's not the only thing we do. We have a commitment for carbon neutrality by the year 2030. Our cafeteria uses foods from the campus. I think 20–30% of the food in the cafeteria is from locally grown farmers or from the campus garden that our students operate. We have the 3rd highest solar PV generating capacity among private colleges nationwide. Our security vehicles are battery operated. Our maintenance vehicles all run on biodiesel. We have a wind turbine that powers a quarter of our campus. So again, a lot of different areas that we excel in this area, and we work really hard to keep not only campus green, the Decorah community green, but we do our part in the world as well in this area. And then the Decorah community, I mentioned it before. They're one and the same. It's a 10-minute walk from middle of campus to downtown. It's a college town. It's a town of 10,000. It's a college town. There's plenty of nightlife, restaurants, the coffee shops that students participate in or go to, I should say. It's a destination is how I want to explain it, I guess, or how I usually explain it. So just to give you some example, we don't have O'Hare and Midway in Decorah. All right, we don't have the CTA or the Metro or the bus systems or anything like that. We don't. That's not in Decorah, Iowa. We don't have the Ike or the Kennedy, the interstates running through Decorah, running through Luther College. I promise you, we have roads. They are paved, but we're a destination. Right? People go to Decorah. They go to Luther College because they want to be there. They don't go through there to go somewhere else. Okay, they go to there because they want to be there. It's a destination. It's a place where people want to go and be a part of. The surrounding area is just absolutely gorgeous. We have, so we're surrounded by the bluffs in Decorah, Iowa. Surrounded by the bluffs. It's not what you think about when you think about a typical Iowa campus. We have 14 natural waterfalls and springs in a 7-mile radius. A river runs right through campus, right through downtown. So hundreds and hundreds of miles of hiking trails, mountain bike trails, cross-country skiing trails. The river is an active place with canoeing, kayaking, tubing, fishing, swimming, lots of things to do on the river as well. And then once you're satisfied, once you've gotten away and get away and think is what we say, then you come back to town. There's plenty of things to do. Tremendous live music scene downtown. We have local establishments have trivia nights. A very popular Oneota Film Festival occurs as well during every year that draws huge crowds. And then lastly, lead courageously. And because of the skills gained at Luther College, students and alumni are prepared to have a lifetime of impact. We truly do believe that. And so over 70% of our students are going to do at least an internship, an externship, or a paid work experience before they graduate from Luther. Over 70%. And I love this slide because, again, we have internships all over the country, all over the world. We have month-long internships in Chicago and DC. We have one in Pixar Studios out in California and Google in Silicon Valley, all over Silicon Valley. So we'll send kids anywhere, but this is just a 4-state region where our students here recently have done internships. So I really like this slide. I think it lays it out very succinctly. Again, that we get our students off campus, get them that real world life experience that they need to succeed afterwards. Since I've been doing this, since 2008, and ever since I started, we send out a post-grad report, a survey to our graduates, just to see what they're doing and what they're involved with. We've never had below 92%, 91, 92% in terms of getting those surveys back. So the data that I'm about to say is strong, it's accurate. Never been below 97% of our students within 8 months, or our graduates, I guess, within 8 months of graduation, have a job in graduate school or professional school or doing some sort of volunteer work, okay? So with over 91% of those students doing exactly what they want to do, all right? So our students you come to Luther College, we're going to get you out in 4 years, all right, with an elite liberal arts education, and we're going to move you on to that next phase of your life, and we're going to do it at a high level. Cost, and cost is a big thing. We completely understand financial aid plays a part in the college decision process. Just know that we work with every single family to make Luther College affordable for you. What we do is our goal is to take cost out of it as much as possible, so that you're going to a school that you truly want to go to. Right? That is our goal. Like most private colleges, our cost is high, or our price tag is high. With this current year, students are paying about $56,000, and that's everything, tuition, room, and board fees, and that's everything there. So, but you don't pay that amount, all right? 98% of our students receive merit-based aid, need-based aid, or both. This is from 2 years ago, where what the average out-of-pocket cost is at Luther College, but we can get it down even below that. And remember, we will get you out in 4 years as well. We work with every single family to make this an affordable option for you. Now to go to the admissions process. If we have any seniors out there, this will be real strong information. You want to pay attention here. We do the holistic review, right? The comprehensive review. I read the applications. I'll be reading your applications. I read almost every single word of your application, trying to get to know you better. So again, that's first and foremost, we do the comprehensive review. In terms of timelines, August 1st, we started accepting applications August 1st. We started reviewing applications September 1st. We have an early action non-binding deadline on November 1st. Like I said, it's a non-binding deadline. And then we have rolling admissions after that, after November 1st. So what do those two things mean? In that early action non-binding deadline, again, there's an incentive to get all your application materials into us by November 1st. If you meet that deadline, but then also send us your FAFSA by January 1st, you will then qualify to receive a $1,000 per year for 4 years FAFSA grant that'll be added to your financial aid award. All right. You will also get your decision within a week after that November 1st deadline. Now, if you're not able to get it until after November 1st, that's completely fine. Again, you won't qualify for the FAFSA grant, but we'll still get you an admissions decision and your academic scholarship within 2 weeks after the decision is that way as well. After that November 1st. Sorry. In terms of application pieces, we accept both the Common App and then we also accept our own Luther College app. So either one definitely doesn't have to be both. So either one works for us. A personal statement or an essay. All we ask that you turn in something to us that you would want to represent your writing ability. We need your transcripts, obviously your high school transcripts, one letter of recommendation. All right. And then lastly, we are test optional at Luther College. We are 100% test optional. So you only need the first 4 things I mentioned in order to complete your application. If we do get your a test score, if it's somehow, whether it's on your transcripts or you send it to us or we get it from a testing site, if we get your test, just know that we will only use that test if it benefits you. All right. If it benefits you in the decision process and if it benefits you in the scholarship process, then we'll use it. Either or. But if it does not benefit you in any way, then we're going to put it off the side and not use it at all. So just know that we're only going to do things that benefit you through this entire process. And that's the end. So hope to see you soon. Like I mentioned, we are taking limited individual visits at Luther College. So if there's a time that works for you, I encourage you to go to our website and check it out and try and find a time that works for you. We have, like most schools, we have many, many different virtual options as well. And then I'm always available to do a virtual one-on-one as well. I'm here to help you. Remember, I work for you. Luther pays me, but I work for you. So whatever I can do to help you out, let me know. Again, you guys all know how to do social media, so you can check out our social media sites as well. And then lastly, here's my contact information. Again, you have my email, my home office number, and then my work cell as well. So thank you very much for taking some time to meet with me tonight. And then with that said, I will turn it back to the MC here.
Thanks, Mike, and a great presentation as we'd expect from you. You always do a great job with that, and I think Mike does highlight that part of, if you do have questions, if you need any assistance whatsoever, reach out to Mike. My experiences working with him over the years has found that that's exactly what it is. He is here to work with you and help you with anything that you might need with Luther. I also think it says a ton when you have an admissions person who went to that school and has dedicated now his career to the place he came from. What does that tell you about the institution he's talking about? That the information you're getting is all true, and there's an experience that he had that he wants to share with other people. So I think Mike will be honest with you. He'll tell you whether Luther's a good fit for you or not, and he'll help direct you to get there if it's something that might fit for you. And I'll tell you, if you're looking for that family feel and that liberal arts education with opportunities in the future, look no further than Luther College. And that's my own personal feeling on it. Like he said, he doesn't pay me to say that. I truly believe in the institution he's offering for you. So that's it for what Mike has to share with you. I'm just going to share one last bit to remind you that when we turn this off, there is going to be, again, a quick survey. We'd like to get your feedback on how we're doing with our program here. Please let us know what you think. Also want to encourage you to go back to the IACAC website. Look for other sessions that maybe you have missed. You can find the recordings of those there. And we still have some more coming up in the next couple weeks. And of course, Mike's presentation will be available as well. If you'd like to go back and see that or share that with some of your friends you think might be interested in the school, please check that out again. So again, we want to thank Mike for a wonderful job that he did presenting a wonderful opportunity for our students in the future. We want to thank all of you for viewing this this evening, and please continue to join us with other future events. We wish you the best in your college search. And again, thanks for joining us this evening. Have a good night.